Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahamahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahamahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Mahamahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva, for Paramashiva to manifest. With this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahamahavagya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
We request all the participants to please connect to Swamiji intensely. And I request every one of you to create a conscious decision with super determinism to manifest rain. Please understand. Today, during the Darshan, what space Swamiji has initiated and blessed all of us with? The space of super determinism. The initiation to experience the will so consciously powerful just by your declaration. When you say it has to rain, it will rain. It is not like having power over the nature. See, if you try to have power over the nature, this nature will simply show its power to you and you will not be able to handle that. It is not about having power over the nature. Swamiji beautifully tells, this power manifestation is all about oneness with the nature. Experiencing that space of oneness. Experiencing that deep love, deep feeling connection, deep oneness with nature. That is the power that we're all manifesting. I'm going to request all the participants that are here after such a powerful darshan, sit intensely and manifest the powers. Connect to Swamiji, Ma Jyoti Konda, Ma Shanti, Ma Lagammai, Ma Huifong Liu, Ma Chingho, Ma Devika Rani, Ma Sumati, Stephanie Lel, Ma Herlin Gomez, Ma Tanya Devarne. I request every one of you to connect intensely to Swamiji and manifest now. And to all the participants that are watching the session, I see some of you are posting about the session for Kailasavasis. Yes, this session was exclusively, there was just all the participants, whoever applied to join Kailasa, for all the citizens of Kailasa, we just had an exclusive session with Swamiji for all the citizens of Kailasa. And many of you are asking here, don't miss, join Kailasa. There are so many people. All the 6 units of Kailasa is opening up for all the public, everyone to join. Anyone who wants to join, do not miss being part of the first batch. Ma Jyotikanda, I already know inside you, your inner space is jumping to join, become a part. Do not miss all the participants that are here. I see already people are all messaging in the chat. Yes. You all can join, become Kailasavasi. See, even if you're planning to come and settle down as a family, as a Grihastha, you would like to continue your household life, or you want to come and live 1 year and then go back, you want to live for some time and then go back, that is also open for Grihasthas. And Sannyasis, come on, we all have Paramashiva. Why miss? Join, take a jump. For every one of you that are asking, since I see in multiple Zoom rooms, people are inquiring about the session. Yes, for that was an exclusive session for all the citizens of whoever has applied to become a citizen of Kailasa and reside in Kailasa. So if any one of you are willing to join, become a part, please fill out this form that is being posted for all of you. Now, please continue manifesting. Connect to Swamiji. Choose any place that you want. Pick any place of your choice. Consciously create the intention, create the will. And connect to Swamiji intensely, manifesting the power to bring the rain just by your declaration in any place of your choice. I request all of you to please share. How many of you are manifesting? How many of you are having that breakthrough? All right. Now, all of us are going to be entering into the next session where we understand the story of how Devi Ganga descends to planet Earth. Of course, Swamiji himself narrated how Bhagirath's superdeterminism got Ganga, but now we are going to elaborately understand in detail of Devi Ganga's descent to planet Earth. So let us all listen to the session now, and it's going to be a very beautiful session where Swamiji is going to be narrating the detailed way of how Devi Ganga landed. Let us all listen to the revelations now.
Listen, Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the science of cosmos. Sanatana Hindu Dharma reveals the vertical time zones, higher lokas, all the higher lokas and the beings who are living there, the superconscious beings, and how to connect with them and receive their blessings and support in our life, and how to bring those great gifts from those worlds to this world and make this world a better place. Understand? One king Bhagirath, only one king Bhagirath, he decided he will do tapas and bring Mother Ganga, Ma Ganga, who was living in Brahmaloka, Satyaloka. She was living in Brahma's Kamandalu. Brahma was doing the creation through the Veda mantras and using Ganga from his Kamandalu. That's the way he was doing the creation. He decided he will beg Brahma, all the gods, the beings of the vertical time zone, superconscious beings of the vertical time zone, and he will bring Mother Ganga to planet Earth. See, one king through his tapas brought Mother Ganga to planet Earth, and whole humanity is still enjoying Ganga. Understand? 1/10 of the humanity, 10% of the humanity is directly benefited by Ganga. You may be shocked. Go and study, Google, you will find 10% of the humanity. 1/10 of the humanity is directly benefited by Ma Ganga. All the great gifts given to this planet, rare herbs, many things were brought from the higher worlds, the vertical time zone. Not only they enriched their life, they enriched the planet Earth. So understand, Kriya Pada is the methodology. Kriya Pada gives you the complete science. What is vertical time zones, higher worlds? Who are the superconscious beings living there? And what is their characteristics? And how to connect with them? How to bring them and their blessings bring them and their blessings to planet Earth. How Ganga happened on the planet Earth? Ganga is considered as a river which is there in the higher lokas. It was there with the Kamandalu of Brahma. Means this is the energy, this is the water energy of existence. Brahma means a creator, the energy which creates the whole existence. Brahma says they have to take bath every day. Then Bhagirath says, all right, I'll arrange all the facilities for devatas to stay in the planet Earth. Just on the banks of Ganga, I'll create cities where all gods and goddesses can live and have bath every day and have their regular routine as they have in the other loka, as they have in the Brahma loka. Brahma says, if that is the case, then I agree. Go ahead and do it. Then he comes and does tapasya towards Himachala, the Hima hills, Hema Parvata, the Himaraj, who is the father-in-law of Shiva. He does tapasya towards the Himaraja. Himaraja appears and asks, what do you want? I want you to be the host for Mother Ganga. I want you to be the host for Mother Ganga. And you are the person in whom I can create a city for all the devatas. And only from you, the Ganga can flow. You are the only person who can be base. Ganga is the water energy of Brahma. She was there in his Kamandalu. I'll describe the scene, how the Ganga happened on the planet Earth. First, I'll tell the story. Then, we will see the deeper meaning of that metaphysical story. There was a king called Bhagirath. For some reason, his forefathers have been cursed by some rishi and they all died. They have been burnt, reduced to ashes. All their ghosts are living there, struggling, suffering. They are not liberated. So they beg Bhagirath to help him some way. Bhagirath decides, I have to do something and liberate. He starts meditating, doing penance, doing tapasya towards Brahma. Brahma appears and gives darshan. And he says, yes, I can send the Ganga to the planet Earth, no problem. But be very clear, can planet Earth hold the Ganga's speed? Can planet Earth sustain the force of Ganga? First, do something for that. Arrange for it. Then I will send the Ganga. Then again he starts doing penance, doing tapasya. After the tapasya, Shiva appears. Shiva asks, what do you want? Then Bhagirath says, now Brahma accepts to send the Ganga to planet Earth. But he says the whole planet Earth will be washed away. Planet Earth cannot withstand the speed of Ganga. Please do something. You have to protect us. You have to take care of us. Shiva says, all right, I will take care. Don't worry. Tell Brahma to send Ganga. I will take care. He gives the assurance. Then again he meditates towards the Brahma. Now Brahma appears and says, I am ready to send, but Devatas are not ready to depart with Ganga. Devatas wants Ganga to be there. Bhagirathas, what for Devatas wants Ganga to be there? No, they have to take bath in Ganga every day. It is their life source. Ganga is not simple water, it is an energy. By bathing in that only, every day they rejuvenate their body and mind, so that the erosion will not happen. So only you can be a strong stone on which Ganga can land. Then afterwards, it can flow towards the planet Earth. Please help me. You have to be the base. Then Yamaraja says, how can I host her? She is the computer of my daughter. Actually, she is supposed to be, the Ganga is considered to be the feminine energy of Shiva. Yamaraja's daughter is Parvati. Parvati is the wife of Shiva. How can I host her? After all, she is my daughter's competitor. Of course, after all, this guy is not, he sees all the social things. Then Bhagirath does tapas towards Parvati. Mother appears and asks, what do you want? Then he says, I wanted Ganga to come to the planet Earth. I wanted your father to be a host. But he says Ganga is competitor of you. How can he host Ganga? She says, who said she is my competitor? I am she. She is me. After all, mother is enlightened. She is a Devi, goddess. She says, how can somebody be competitor? I am Ganga. She gives a beautiful explanation. The metaphysical explanation you will all understand. Important idea. Every woman has got the aspect of mother and beloved. Mother and beloved. Woman who has realized the mother and beloved aspects in herself is only the fulfilled woman. She says she is the woman as feminine aspect of me. I am the mother aspect of her. Uma says she is my feminine aspect. She is my beloved aspect. I am the mother aspect. So she is not my competitor. She is not competing with me. She is complementing me. Then she goes and tells Yamaraja, host her. Yamaraja accepts that Yamaraja will host her. Then Bhagirath starts building the whole city throughout the route in which Ganga is supposed to travel. He meditates on every hill and takes permission. He prays to every hill. Every hill says, yes, I will give the way for Ganga. So all the whole route is cleared. Then he goes and prays to Kalabhairava, who is the in charge of city Varanasi. Kalabhairava is the in charge of Varanasi city. He meditates towards Kalabhairava. Kalabhairava appears and says, what do you want? I wanted, please give us the way for Ganga. You should receive Ganga and give us the way. Kalabhairava says, surely I will give, don't worry. But this is such a holy city. Tell Ganga to do a production of the city and go. Do a production of the city and go. He says, yes, I will surely tell Ganga. And Ganga accepts that. Kalabhairava's command, and she takes the U-turn, means the Uttaravadi. She is called Uttaravadi in Kasi. Usually Ganga flows only towards the ocean. Suddenly she takes a turn. There is no hill, that you should understand. There is no hill on which she hits and turns. Here she hits a hill and takes turn. In the Himalayas, the Uttarashi. In the Kashi, there is no hill. And just sand meadows. And she takes a turn and
goes. Then when all the arrangements are ready, then he meditates towards the Brahma. Suddenly, Brahma comes up with the next trouble, next problem. You meditated and propitiated all the devatas except Vishnu. Now, you have to do something to Vishnu. Only then I can send Ganga. Then he started meditating towards Vishnu. He prayed to Vishnu. Did tapasya. Vishnu appeared. What do you want? I wanted the Ganga to come down to the planet Earth. Unless you agree, unless you give blessings, it will not be possible. Please bless me. Krishna says, all right. I bless you. Ganga will come to the planet Earth. She will come just out of my feet. And he blesses. The Ganga will come out of his feet. Then he says a beautiful one more word. Whomsoever has realized the Vishnu Maya means the universal consciousness. Whatever water comes out of their feet will be Ganga. Whomsoever has realized the Vishnu Mayam Jagat, whomsoever has realized me, from their feet, whatever water comes out will be Ganga. From this word only the tradition of Pada Puja starts. Pada Puja of enlightened masters starts from this tradition. Vishnu says, whomsoever has realized the Vishnumayam Jagat, Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat, from their feet Ganga will flow. From their feet Ganga will flow. Then, now he again meditates towards Brahma. Brahma appears with all his glory and compassion, blesses the Bhagirada. Then he prays to Ganga. Then he does tapasya towards Ganga, meditates and invites the Ganga mother, Ganga with all compassion. Not only compassion, the wild energy. She just comes out of the Brahma's Kamandalu with all the power. She straight away started moving towards the planet Earth. The moment she came out of the Kamandalu and started moving the planet towards the planet Earth, all the 14 worlds are shaken. All the devatas, all the rishis, all the munis simply escaped from their planet Earth and ran away because they got frightened. The Pralaya is going to happen. Means the end of the world has come. Such a power, they simply ran away from their world. They escaped. And appears Shiva. Shiva beautifully appears and puts his head into the Ganga. She straight away lands into Shiva's head, into the matted lock. The next thing, she gets locked in the hair itself. She's black. Here, Bhagirada is sitting, waiting for Ganga for one Kalpa. What has happened? We are receiving the call, she has started already, but she has not landed. Already she has started, but she has not landed here. What happened? What happened in the way? Again he meditates towards Shiva. Shiva appears and says, yes, she's there in my head. Now what do you want me to do? Bhagirada says, please just send her a little bit. Don't hold the whole thing. Then Shiva says, oh, is it so? Alright. Then just, he moves one hair. Just he does. Only one hair moves. And from the one hair gap, just Ganga comes out and lands on the Himalayas and comes. That is the river which is flowing throughout this planet Earth. And that is the perennial source. That is the Ganga. By flowing through this way, she fills the ocean. Understand? The story says The ocean itself is son of Ganga. Varuna Raj is son of Ganga Mata. Water is supplied to the ocean by Ganga. That is the story. Originally there was no ocean. There was no water on the planet Earth. It is through Ganga first water came to the planet Earth. And because of Ganga flowing continuously, all the oceans are created. It is from Ganga, original water source started. Then she goes and merges into the Samudra Raj, the son of Ganga Mata. And she lives here as an energy, as an embodiment of energy, blessing the people, giving them the outwardly things and the inwardly spiritual bliss. She is Iccha Mrtyu. She gives everything of the outer world and everything of the inner world. Now you will understand the whole story of Ganga from the dimension of a spiritual enlightenment. Actually, the whole story is metaphysical expression of Bhagavana's enlightenment. The whole story is the metaphysical expression of Bhagavana's enlightenment. First thing, Bhagavana is tortured by the past samskaras, engrams. That is the elders who are not liberated, who are still there hanging around him. He is continuously tortured by the past samskaras, engrams. So he does tapasya towards the creator of the whole universe. Continuously meditates. He wants the knowledge, the energy to be flooded on him so that all the engrams will be washed away. All the engrams will be destroyed. One more important thing, Ganga came, she washed all the ashes of Bhagavana's forefathers and liberated all of them and gave ultimate enlightenment to Bhagavana, and she is here, liberating the people. So he's praying he's meditating towards the creator, the divine energy, so that the energy can be flooded on him. The Shakti can happen to him. All the engrams will be washed away. He will be liberated, enlightened. The first Darshan of creator is what I call first experience, Satori. Understand? Why do you think Brahma is described with 4 heads? Don't think 4 heads are there. He can see complete 360 degree. The first experience is what is described as Brahma. A man who gets the experience of seeing complete 360 degree is what we call Brahman. He has achieved Brahma. He has achieved the Brahman consciousness. Whosoever gets the experience of seeing this side 360 degree and this side 360 degree achieves the Brahman consciousness. Bhagavana achieves Satori, first experience, glimpse. Then the Brahma says, enlightenment can happen to you, but be very clear. Will your body stand? Prepare your body and mind. Will it be able to stand, sustain? Prepare it. Then it will happen forever. Prepare yourself. Create the maturity so that the energy can be with you forever. Then Bhagavana starts his tapas. Bhagavana starts his tapas. All the energy centers is awakening and preparing all the energy centers to receive the energy and to sustain it, to radiate it. If you don't prepare the planet Earth and call the Ganga, it will not be blessing, it will be a curse. It will destroy the planet Earth and other worlds. So unless you prepare your whole body mind, enlightenment cannot happen. You need complete preparation. Satori can happen. You need complete preparation. Now he meditates towards the Guru, who will guide, who will hold the energy and give you how much you wanted. He is the Shiva. He meditates on the Guru, Shiva, and asks, Master, when I have the experience, see my maturity and take care of me. Grow, let me grow with maturity and energy. Just take care. How much I mature, that much supply the energy. Please let you be the safety valve. Let you be the dam. Then appears Guru. Says, I'll take care. Don't worry. Then, once everything is ready, he has to prepare the base for the energy to land. Is Anandaganda Chakra. Anandaganda is the base on which directly the Ganga can land. Ganga can descend. So he creates all the 7 cities, 7 chakras. He clears the roots, opens all the chakras, makes himself matured. So that when energy descends on him, when enlightenment happens on him, it can stay on him and help the whole world. It will be a blessing for him and the whole world. He continues to do tapasya. He propitiates all the devatas, means the devatas who are residing in every chakra. Then comes Kalabhairava, in charge of Varanasi, Swadhisthana chakra. And he asks, please give me the way for Ganga. Kalabhairava says, surely I'll give, but tell her she should go round. She should be around me. She should be in me. That is why Swadhisthana, energy is installed in Swadhisthana. Energy is installed in Swadhisthana. It is Swadhisthana where the self is established. Himalayas is Anandaganda. Varanasi is Swadhisthana, where the energy is installed, where the whole energy takes a turn. Where whole energy takes you turn. He propitiates all the devatas, prepares the whole thing. Then he intensely starts meditating, calls the Ganga. So Brahma blesses, Vishnu blesses, Ganga has come out of the Kamandalu, straight away she is landing, but still enlightenment has not happened. Ganga has lived there, but she has not landed here. Whatever can be done, all the tapas is done. Everything is done. Whatever meditations can be done, whatever tapas can be done, whatever study can be done, everything is done. Enough. Now Ganga is not happening. He just relaxes, dropping all the efforts. Enough now. Nothing can be done. What to do? Nothing can be done. So when he relaxes, surrenders at the feet of Guru, the Lord Shiva, out of his grace and compassion, he moves one hair. Then lands Ganga in Anandaganda Chakra to flood the whole world with the spiritual energy and runs to all over the world, not only to Ganga Sagar, till LA. And moves all over the world, and blessing the whole world, giving the Iccha and Parasubha. Not only washing the engrams of Bhagirata, blessing the whole planet Earth, whole universe, by radiating the divine energy, by radiating the spiritual energy, by radiating Ananda Shakti. So the whole story is metaphysical representation of Bhagirata's enlightenment. So, Jnana Ganga is here. Just learn how to fall into it. The Ganga, which has destroyed the engrams of Bhagirata and liberated Bhagirata and liberating the whole humanity, that Jnana Ganga, let it Ananda Shakti, the Ananda Shakti, which has liberated Bhagirata, which has liberated the whole humanity, which is liberating millions of seekers. The Guru's grace, the Ananda Shakti, let it liberate all of you. Let it flow in all of you. Let it burn in all of you. Let it purify all of you. Let it radiate in all your beings. Let you all become channels of Ananda Ganga. Let you all become Ananda Shakti.
Please understand one thing. This is the largest deity. It is not just a river. It is energized water body. So it becomes a Vigraha, deity. Be in the space of completion. Whatever incompletion comes up, complete with it.
ईश्वर नित्य पाहि पाहि दातार हरे नित्यानंदपुरी ईश्वर नित्य पाहि पाहि दातार हरे हर हर नित्य देव 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 हरे
Maybe at least last 20,000 years, people have come for knowledge, to learn about life. That's why this river is more a river of life for the whole India. If I have to equate Himalayas as a brain of India, Bharat, the Ganga is a heart, blood flow of the Bharat. The very breathing space of Ganga. Such a beautiful space.
Sound which you are listening is the anklet sound of Ganga. And to this chanting. Go ahead.
Every enlightened master, when he dies, his body is dropped in Ganga. Understand? His body is dropped in Ganga. Just by 10-15 minutes of chanting some holy word or a good peaceful word, chanting some peaceful word, the quality of water changes. Emoto proves, just 5 minutes, this guy sits and chants the word peace, happiness, immediately the quality of water changes. Understand, in this Ganges, every day millions of people stand and pray, not one or two, not even lakh, millions. Millions stand and pray, and I can say how many thousands of enlightened masters' body has been put in that Ganges, I don't know. That is why this whole river is energy. It is not just, please understand, Ganges is not totality of drop of waters. Ganges is not totality of water drops. It has got its own identity, its own independent intelligence. First understand, it responds. It responds. You will see how it responds. Ganges, Ganga river has got its own
independent, intelligent identity. So do not think it is just a river.
जय नित्य शंकर जय गंगाधर करुणाकर करतार हरे जय नित्य शंकर जय गंगाधर करुणाकर करतार हरे जय कैलाशी जय अविनाशी सुख राशि सुख सार हरे.
Goddesses, rishis, and to the Himalayas to apologize any mistakes knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously done to them and not keeping the vows. If you have done something knowingly or unknowingly, request them, sincerely pray to them to apologize you and forgive you. Then we'll offer our Arati to Ganga. Just close your eyes for a few minutes and pray intensely, connecting with them and requesting to apologize and forgive if you have done something knowingly or unknowingly. You can please have the little Ganges and sprinkle on yourself, and ceremonially you purify, asking the apology and paying your respects to Ganga and Himalayas.
नित्य रामेश्वर नित्य नागेश्वर वैद्यनाथ केदार हरे नित्य रामेश्वर नित्य नागेश्वर वैद्यनाथ केदार हरे मल्लिकार्जुन सोमनाथ नित्य महाकाल ओंकार हरे मल्लिकार्जुन सोमनाथ नित्य महाकाल ओंकार हरे त्रयंबकेश्वर नित्य घुष्मेश्वर भीमेश्वर जगतार हरे त्रयंबकेश्वर नित्य घुष्मेश्वर भीमेश्वर जगतार हरे काशीपति श्री विश्वनाथ जय मंगलमय अघहार.
This is where I used to lie down. And Shiva gave food and medicine. Let's see the Shiva who gave food and medicine. बोलो गंगा माता के जय, बोलो वैद्येश्वर के जय.
नित्यानंदपुरी ईश्वर नित्य पाहि पाहि दातार.
शंकर महाराज के जय. You don't need to cook or do anything inside Haridwar, and after the Haridwar till Gangotri you don't need to cook or do anything. Just Viksha, that's enough.
About Ganga, I should say a few words. See, in the ancient time, the rishis wanted to give something to the planet Earth, solid, which will radiate energy forever. Forever it should radiate energy. They tried to create temples. That also, if somebody breaks, nothing can be done. The energy is destroyed. They tried to energize the Agni. If you see the Jwalamukhi temples, have you heard of Jwalamukhi temples? In North India, there is a Jwalamukhi temples. The fire will be there. They try to energize the fire. That also, if it is put off, the energy is disturbed. They tried all the other methods. Finally, only these three you can energize: water, fire, and ether, fire and earth. Other two you can't relate. These three only human beings can relate. So finally they decided, let us energize a whole river so that the energy will be available to the planet Earth forever. So three group of enlightened masters sat in the Ganga, one group in Gangotri, another group in Brahmagunda, Haridwar, third group in Ganga Sagar. It is after all that the river is completely connected. You understand, it is connected. So this, all the three groups entered into Samadhi at a time and brought the energy like a lightning to the river. The whole river got energized. If you read the book Messages from Water, then you will understand there is a beautiful research done with water. One doctor, he collected a glass of water and he started repeating the thoughts and creating the waves of love and peace towards that water. After a few days, he freezed that water and
started looking through microscope, no? Then they took some pictures. Then, same way, another glass of water, same quality water, he started using the word war, terrorism, anger. Then he breathes that water also and saw. You will be shocked to see the photographs. The love and peace that looks like a diamond, that photograph. And the war and anger that looks like a diamond. Not one, hundreds of researches. You don't know the power of words. Through this research they prove water directly responds to your thoughts. Your thoughts can be stored and radiated by water. The same philosophy our rishis have done. Rishis just energize the whole Ganga. An ordinary doctor chanting 10 minutes love and peace can create so much of vibration means hundreds of enlightened masters just bump, exploding energy. What would have happened to that river? And still now, millions of people every day stand in that river and say prayers. Not one or two, millions of people. Only in Varanasi, 3 lakh is floating population. Every day, average 3 lakh people take bath in Varanasi ghats. That's the statistics. Average 3 lakh people every day take bath in Varanasi ghat. If you see from the Gangotri to Ganga Sagar, it's millions. Millions of people say prayers. Stand in the Ganga and say prayers. All these positive thoughts energize the whole river. Again and again and again. That is why they say Ganga is Papa Harini, Sarvadosha Nivarani. All our sins will be just destroyed. There's a beautiful incident which you all should know about it. British people, when they come from England, they will bring water from England to Calcutta by ship. Whenever they come within 20 days, the water will get spoiled. The last few days they will suffer for water. But whenever they go from Calcutta, they will carry Ganges water only. It will never spoil till they reach England. Not only that, even after 2-3 months it will not get spoiled. Then they started doing research. How can it be possible? When we go to the country, water gets spoiled. Water is spoiled. When we come back from the country, water is not spoiling. And they are surprised. How can this be? Then they started doing research. Finally they say, after the research, Ganga water has got a beautiful quality of purifying itself by itself. If you drop iron piece inside the Ganga, it will simply melt and disappear. No other water can melt in no other water iron will dissolve. You can try an experiment. Take a bottle of Ganga water tomorrow when you go, keep it in your house, put a small coin or something. Within 2-3 months it will dissolve and disappear. Actually, I was shocked. How can something disappear in water? And if that happens, it's acid. How can it be healthy for drinking? It is neither acid, good drinking water, such wonderful good drinking water, healthy drinking water, but dissolves anything. If the dead bodies are put in the Ganga, bones will just disappear. Bones will just dissolve. You will be surprised. No other water can dissolve the bones. In no other water, bones dissolve. In Ganga, totally dissolves. Every day at least 2,000 to 3,000 dead bodies are thrown in Ganga. Throughout the Ganga, 2,000 to 3,000 dead bodies. The number which I am giving is without burning. The sadhus, once they die, their bodies will be directly put in the Ganga. For the sake of crocodiles and there is one more thing, Magara. They call it Magara. It is a vehicle of Ganga Devi, like a shark. It's an Indian shark. Alligator. Alright. Vehicle of Ganga. That's the vehicle of Ganga Devi, alligators. So for that, food for alligators. They directly put the body in the Ganga, and after burning, putting the ashes, that is millions, I don't know how many millions, because from all over India, anybody dies, someone person will bring that ash within 13 days and put it in Ganga. I don't know how many millions of people ashes put in the Ganga. If you say body, full body, at least thousands every day, but still it retains its purity to purify the river. So it has to be rejuvenated now. That's the reason masters enter. They say Tirthe Kurvandi Tirtina. To make the Tirtha as a Tirtha, they enter into Tirtha.
Today I wanted to expand on this one truth. Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In all of us, please listen, in all of us, there is a strong cognition which is spontaneous for us, which forms the core of our heart, core of our being. Hridaya Guhya, which is cherished in the cave of the heart. For some people, I am this body is the Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. They function, think, do everything with that understanding. I am this body from morning till night. Painting and cleaning externally and internally takes the whole day. Internal washing, cleaning, filling, external washing, cleaning, painting takes whole day. Even the little remaining time they have, they will be working to get all this. Understand? All of us have Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In our heart cave, a natural understanding, a spontaneous flow of knowledge. Some people think mind, name and fame, the reward, joy. Joy which comes when others praise you. That is you. If that becomes your Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya, the spontaneous knowledge about life, then whole life you run behind that stupid Nobel Prize. And finally you get rejected and dejected, and you go on teaching how to live to people. You need to understand what actually your Hridaya Guhya, in the heart cave, you think as your spontaneous cognition about inner image, outer image, life image and others image. Spontaneously what do you think? Understand? Spontaneously what you understand. Spontaneously what you carry. I wanted every one of you to know, spontaneously what you carry is what you brought from the past birth. That is what you brought from the past births. My Hridaya Vidya, Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya, the spontaneous cognition, knowledge I brought in my heart cave is completely aligned to all these four images. completely aligned to all these four images. Aligned to all these four images. Listen. Completely aligned to all these four images. I may want to repeat this again and again till you listen. Listen. That was my spontaneous flow of life. What you feel inside you as you, what you declare outside you as you, what you want others to experience you as you, what you feel about others and the world. Aligning all these four to best and constantly, please listen, the life happening in you, every moment you feeling I exist is like energy. To whatever you want, you can infuse that life into it. If you constantly think, I have so much of SDHD, I can never be successful, more and more you associate yourself with that, that becomes alive. Understand? In the beginning you may not be able to change what happens outside, but you will be able to always change what happens inside. So decide, even for a few minutes, you will not empower, energize the concept that you are a failure, you are struggling, you are. Few days before, one of my Swami was telling, I complete and get out, again I fall back, and complete and get out, again I fall back. You want to enjoy this personality. You are enjoying this space. You want to empower this idea of I rise and fall, because you must be enjoying the effort, hard effort you are putting. Understand? Hard work is nothing but ignorance. You don't have intelligence to do the smart work. You are stupid enough not to do the smart work. What you do is called hard work. And if you enjoy hard work, nobody is going to say no, but you are stupid. Why will you complete yourself and then come out again, fall into the same ditch and complete yourself and come out? Because you empower that cognition. I am struggling, sincere, seeker. Because you set a standard to yourself. Long ago, at least I will be a good seeker. Whether I achieve it or not, who knows? I don't think I can achieve. That and all is not possible for me. But I'll be a good seeker. And maybe that is the way you will try to get others' attention. See, I am struggling and coming out. But stupid thing, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle. Understand? How much ever you try to decorate your struggle, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle unless you win the game. Only when you win the game, your struggles are garlanded, respected, worshipped. Your struggles by itself has no respect. So decide to win the game now. See, every moment your life empowers some cognition. Either, see, all these different cognitions. am struggling, I can't achieve it, I can achieve it, I have achieved it. All these are just various cognitions, various balloons. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Your life is the gas. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Why do you want to waste your gas into the stupid balloon? I am struggling. Complete it. Get rid of it. I have achieved. Fill the balloon of I have achieved. Then what is the qualifications of achieved? Person who has achieved? Always be aligned. This aligning, I wanted to expand on this little deeper. Morning when you wake up, just ask yourself, an authentic person who lives Advaita, how he will wake up? He will just wake up like Mahadeva and bless the world. How he will shower himself, clean himself gracefully. What he will do next? Whatever I am doing, is it aligned to my identity which I want to build as my inner image, which I want to show as outer image, the other's image and life image, which I want to take the responsibility for? This aligning, the moment you decide, yes, this action has to be done if I want to have this outer image. After that, no conflict, no question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. No question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. In all of your life, what you want to build, clearly decide now and always align your actions to it. That is what is spiritual practice. In my case, I came with what I want, all these four clearly, and always my actions were aligned to it. That is why I claim born enlightened. Understand? The Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya was very clear. The spontaneous expression, the way you think, every moment you are thinking, let it be aligned to what you want to show you as you to the world. What do you want to feel you as you to you? What do you want others to feel you as you? What do you want to feel as world? Again and again and again align yourself to that authenticity. The best inner image you want to have, best outer image you want to have, best others image you want to have, best life image you want to have. How much ever you think it is difficult, it is achievable. Be very clear. The idea of your difficulty is nothing but your SDHD. See, the mirage water need not be drained for your car to go in the road. The summertime, noon, mid-noon, you will see the mirage water in the road. It literally looks like a large water body in the middle of the road. Do you need to bring big motor pumps, pipe and drain the water for your car to drive? No. You just need to understand it is illusion and drive. Same way, your SDHD, you don't need to be struggling with it. You just need to know it is your SDHD and drive. I tell you, anything can be given up in the life, anything can be lost. Not one thing, that is self-driving motivation. Just if that is maintained, everything is done. The high self-drive, in anything you take it up. The high self-drive is life. Not having the high self-drive is death, that's all. That's all is life. Whenever in your life you lived with high self-drive, you are alive. Whenever it was lost, you are dead. Whenever you had high self-drive in your life, you were alive. Don't remember the moments of money as important moments in your life. Don't remember moments you have been rewarded, awarded as the important moments of your life. Don't keep those stupid photographs of your graduation, your lottery winning in your house as your important moments of the life. No. When that stupid cap was put and that certificate was given in your hand, you become intelligent. Don't keep that as a memorable moments of your life in your house. Whenever you had a high self-drive, those moments are the most memorable moments of your life. Keep them as the memorable moments of your life in your house. I tell you, high self-drive. Don't keep that stupid marriage photograph, your graduation photograph, all that as the memorable moments of your life. Your first baby, you bought a new house, first house. All these as the memorable moments of your life. No, all this happens as an accident. The high self-inspired drive moments you had in your life, those moments, memories of those moments, achievements of those moments, it might have been as simple as you took the lawn mower and mowed your whole house, whole lawn. Or you took the vacuum cleaner and cleaned your whole house. It can be as simple as those moments. Or you decided to hike the mountain and went on a hike. Or you decided to swim and swam for 2-3 hours. Or you decided to go for a long perpetual completion session and sat for 3-4 hours in the space of completion. It can be as simple as any one of these. High self-drive moments should be respected, celebrated, worshipped, remembered as the memorable moments of your life. All this, the first house you bought, the graduation certificate, your marriage, your first kid, all these can be social accidents. You say that social accident moments of my life. Keep them all in archives in your house. Social accident moments of my life. But only when you were living in the high drive. It can even be in your office. Without bothering about what money is going to come or anything. You just sat for 10 days and finished a project. Those moments, high self-drive moments, get them as the memorable moments of your life. Get them as memorable moments of your life. And they are only memorable moments of your life. They are only memorable moments of your life. They only need to be repeated. Understand? The moments need to be repeated in your life is the high self-drive moments. Not for money, neither for reward or for any other things. Just out of self-inspiration. The dharmic high drive moments you had in your life are the moments to be celebrated, experience to be cherished, inspiration to be kept alive, life to be recreated. Please understand, again and again and again, see how you can become more and more authentic to your best inner image, outer image, life image, others image. Understand, any doubt you have, any idea you have, you cannot achieve that 4 is SDHD. Self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. SDHD. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Let the external situation not create SDHD in you, not encourage SDHD in you. Understand, the external situations should not be creating an SDHD in you. Constantly complete the SDHD and constantly align yourself to the declared identities, to the best identity. That is what I call Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism. This is what exactly I call Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism is my life. Advaitic activism is my message. I expect Advaitic activism to be your life. And Advaitic activism is our collective life. Understand, you need self-drive to complete SDHDs. No one can complete SDHDs for you. No one can complete. That is the only thing even Guru cannot do for you. Everything else Guru can do and only Guru can do. But completing with SDHD, even Guru cannot do, only you can do it to yourself. That is the freedom you have to live or leave SDHD. Just decide. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Understand? Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Completing with SDHD, only you can do it to yourself. Again and again and again, demanding authenticity from yourself. Again and again and again, asking for authenticity from yourself. I tell you, if you retain your self-driving inspiration, whether you are Grihastha or sannyasi doesn't matter. You will become enlightened. If you lose your self-drive, whether you are a grihastha or a sannyasi, be very clear, you will be a failure. It is SDHD that matters. If you complete SDHD, you achieve it. If you are suffering, struggling with it, your life becomes hell. It is SDHD that decides whether your life is going to have the self-drive, enlightenment or not. SDHD is like a cow dung. If that is dumped, even the diamond will be covered. Even the diamond will lose its shining if just ordinary cow dung is dumped on it. But even if 1,000 years the cow dung was on diamond, the moment you wash the cow dung, diamond will again shine in its original glory. Even if you are suffering, struggling with SDHD for a million years, if you wash the SDHD now, your inner glory will stand up again. Understand? Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. The more and more you align yourself, your declared inner image, best outer image, best others image, best life image, the more and more you tune yourself to that, more and more you become authentic. The more and more you become authentic, the more and more you live enlightenment. Please understand, self-drive is the source of the knowledge a human being has. Means that is Saraswati. Knowledge is not number of books you read. Knowledge is not number of concepts you know. The amount of self-drive you have. Understand, giving a right context to the self-drive is only the job of Saraswati, knowledge. When there is a right context, the self-drive never gets dried up. If it gets dried up, it is from the wrong context. It is the lower level pleasures. It is not self-drive. Self-drive which gets dried up is from violence or from greed. Please understand, the self-drive comes out of fear and greed, gets dried up just in few days. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the job of Saraswati. All the knowledge, the reason for all the knowledge, reason for all the books, reason for all the knowledge transmission mechanism is to give you the right context for your self-drive. To give the right context for your self-drive. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the source, purpose, reason, cause, sole cause of your knowledge. And I tell you, your self-drive is the greatest wealth you can have, which will never be lost, which will come with you for births after births after births. Self-drive is the one and only wealth you can carry from one birth to another birth. Please understand. If you want to go to US, you have to change Indian currency to US currency. If you want to come from US to India, you have to change US currency to Indian currency. The same currency will not be useful in the other country. Same way, when you leave the body, whatever you accumulated in this birth, wealth, life, relationships, properties, nothing will be useful in the next birth. But the self-drive you accumulated will be there with you in your biomemory as your asset. I tell you, self-drive is the Lakshmi. Self-drive is the ultimate wealth, ultimate asset. Anyone can accumulate, anyone can acquire. Not having self-drive is nothing but deep hatred towards you or towards others, life. I tell you, whoever does not have self-drive has a deep negative pattern about life and others. They are constantly abusing life and others, criticizing life and others, deep incompletion with others and life. I wanted to remind all of you, all tiredness, all boredom is nothing but self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. People with self-drive are rewarded by Kala Bhairava with life. People who don't have that are slammed by life, Kala. Understand, self-drive is life. From the right context, self-drive from the right context, self-drive from the right space, self-drive is the only energy, Durga, you can have. Nothing else is energy. Not your muscle power or your thinking power. All that are not the top energy. Self-drive is the energy of life. Understand? Self-drive is Saraswati. Self-drive is Lakshmi. Self-drive is Durga. Driving yourself constantly, I tell you, anything stops your self-drive from the right context is incompletion. Immediately complete with it and get rid of it. The verse in Bhagavad Gita, the words of Sri Krishna, Uttared Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avasadayet. This is the exact interpretation I will give. Raising your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context, you will be a great friend for yourself. If you can't raise your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context, you are the greatest enemy for you. It is the self-drive that makes you king or beggar. It is the self-drive that gives you self-respect or not. It's a self-drive that gives you the ability to exist. That is a self-drive that gives you the strength to live. Self-drive is the love for life. Self-drive is the devotion for life. Self-drive is commitment towards life. Self-drive is the scale to measure your authenticity, integrity, responsibility, and enriching. I tell you, now whatever I am speaking, if you just pen down, when you started developing the patterns, ideas, moving out of your original Advaitic state and relive, it will be literally like a miracle cure for tons of problems you have. Even not having self-drive is a problem. If you find out when you lost the Advaita, that is the time you would have lost your self-drive for life. Just do this simple process. First, pen down the ideas, patterns, concepts which makes you feel you are away from your non-dual state. Second, think and pen down when that patterns have started developing in you, how you developed those patterns, those incidents. Third, relive all those incidents. Fourth, relive and complete them. Fifth, start living Advaita, non-dual state of consciousness. That's all.
Nityananda. Swamiji very beautifully revealed to all of us about what is superdeterminism and how you can establish yourself in that state. Literally, in this session, Swamiji has gifted all of us one of the most important sacred secrets. Like Swamiji said, the Hridaya Bhutya and Tahara Vidya. Literally transmitting that experience of self-drive, self-driving inspiration, being the source of driving you to experience whatever you want to achieve. This space Swamiji has given us today. And today we have, I should say, you have earned one of the most important, one of the most precious gifts that you can ever have. And with this, tomorrow we're all going to be entering into afterlife because our entire life, whether you know it or not, believe it or not, accept it or not, revolves around death. The idea, the understanding that you have about that, it has a crucial role to play on how you experience your life. So tomorrow is going to be a very special darshan, the darshan of Bhagavan Mahakala Bhairava. And tomorrow we're going to be learning about what is death, how to overcome all the fears related to death. And most importantly, we are going to be having a very unique process, which is exclusively only on Zoom, where we will be led to a death meditation process guided by Swamiji himself. We request all of you to not miss it. Please be there. We welcome all of you to join us. We thank all of you for your participation today. This brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. And let us conclude with Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Paduka Arpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you all.